Hello, hello. My name is Leslie Nance. I am the cancer coach. It's so great to be here with you this evening, live here on our Facebook page. Thank you so much for joining. If you're watching this live, if you're watching this in replay, whatever it is, thank you so much. We do have a poll running right now that says, are you ready to be the boss of your cancer? Give us 100% or an X. Who's gonna check X? Like nobody's gonna check X, I'm pretty sure. So let me introduce myself super fast. Leslie Nance, certified holistic cancer coach, certified, yes, thank you. Hi, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. We'll get to questions, I promise. And it's good. Type them in like right away. And I promise I'll scroll back through and get to your questions. We're going to talk a little bit tonight about what any stage cancer nutrition protocol is. Does this sound like you? And is it possible that we can actually help you? So certified holistic nutritionist, certified holistic cancer coach, and also certified plant-based chef. And it's really important for you guys to know that I am not offering at any time any medical advice. What I am offering is actually complementary to whatever it is that you're doing right now, whether it's medical, whether it's holistic. Everything that I offer my clients, it is actually complementary. So this is not medical advice. I do not want you to construe that or construe anything that I say tonight as that. You should always talk to your doctors and to your professional team about how to best work through your cancer journey. I'm just going to open and expand your mind a little bit about what it is that you might need to actually heal cancer in your body. So the other thing that this is not is that I'm not going to give you any magic pill solutions tonight. So if you're here and you're looking for some kind of silver bullet or some sort of magic pill solution, this is probably not for you. What I'm going to be offering here tonight is a little bit of explanation about how we work here at Any Stage Cancer Nutrition Protocol. So be sure, type in your comments. Leave your questions here. I'm going to be answering those at the end of the conversation here tonight. So thank you everybody for being here. I see a lot of you popping in and out. Be sure to type in where you're from and any other types of details that you want to give us. And make sure that you answer our poll too. Are you ready to be the boss of your cancer? Which I'll talk about what I mean by that in just a moment. You may or may not know, I am a 7-year breast cancer survivor. And I was diagnosed in 2012. I was told that my breast cancer was very aggressive and they were not giving me much hope, quite frankly. Luckily, it was a very early stage of cancer, but it was incredibly aggressive. And so they wanted to throw the medical book at it. And I was not prepared for that. It did not seem like that was going to be my journey. And so I married holistic practices with medical practices to achieve the ultimate outcome, which is to be the survivor that I am now and to actually be here. Hi, Heather, it's good to see you. To actually be here sharing my story and helping other people manifest what I manifested in my own life through nutrition, through mindset, and through balancing your spiritual body as well. Because I truly believe that there are 3 bodies that we inhabit, not like multiple personality bodies. I can't help you with that. But what I can help you with is the 3 bodies. Look at this. Somebody answered 100%. Love it, love it, love it. So, but what I can do is help you with with those 3 bodies. And so one of those is going to be the physical body. That's going to be all the things that we do to our physical body: nutrition, cancer treatments, holistic treatments. That's going to include supplementations. That's going to include all kinds of things that we actually do to our physical body. And I will tell you that most people, I would say a large percentage of people, stop right there. They go to the physical part and they don't go any further. But I am here to tell you, if you do not fortify your mental or emotional body and your spiritual body, along with your physical body, you are missing pieces of the puzzle. So, hi. Oh, thank you. You like my new live area? Thank you so much, Nancy. It's good to see you. Nancy is actually one of my clients. She's amazing. I missed a comment there. I'm going to scroll back just a second. Heather says, my stepdad was just diagnosed with leukemia. I'm pushing for nutrition wholeheartedly. That's awesome. I love, love, love it, that, Heather. So what I like to talk about, when we talk about holistic, we talk about the entire person. We talk about those three bodies, right? And so at Any Stage Cancer Nutrition Protocol, a lot of you email me or message me and say, what is this anyway? Like, or you say to me, can you send me the protocol? Or you ask me like about a particular diet. And it's so much more than that. Anybody can give you diet advice. Anybody on the planet can hand out all types of information. In fact, there are thousands, I like to call them cancer celebrities, and please don't take that the wrong way, but that is what I call them. But there are a lot of cancer celebrities out there that have written books about what diet is right. There are a lot of people with a lot of opinions, and there's no shortage of advice on what you do to your physical body. But who is nurturing your emotional body? Who is nurturing your spiritual body? And when I say spiritual, I'm not necessarily talking about your religion. I'm not necessarily talking about your faith. I'm actually talking about that sixth sense that lives inside of you. Now, I like to believe that God gave me that sixth sense. Maybe that's what you believe, maybe it's not. But that sixth sense that lies inside of you that tells you, that gut feeling that rises up and says, do this, or says, don't do this. And really listening to that spiritual aspect and fortifying that. Because when your physical body is failing, you only have your emotional body and your spiritual body to uplift that physical body. And so I am a huge proponent of thinking about the body holistically, the whole body, right? That aha moment. That's right, B. Hi, B. It's good to see you. Hi, Robin. Thank you guys for joining in tonight. It's good to have you here. So there are a ton of those one size fits all diets out there, aren't there? I mean, you can throw a stone. You can throw a stone and hit a book about somebody's diet that they did that healed them. But my question for you is, did that particular thing or that particular diet ask you, what kind of cancer do you have? What kind of lifestyle do you have? What things have you tried? What type of medical practices are you doing? What stage is your cancer? How are you feeling about your cancer? What's your mindset? Is this bringing you down? Are you scared to death? Are you feeling all the pressure from all the people around you that want you to do these things and you're not really excited about any of those things? Have they ever stopped all of these books, all of these components, all of these classes, all of these things? Have they ever asked you about that? And this is where Any Stage Cancer Nutrition Protocol is very, very different. We take a personalized approach. When I say we, I have a fairly significant team that works with me, but I'm talking, when I say we, it does include them because they're doing all the behind scenes, all your scheduling, making sure that I show up on time for your appointments, making sure that you're getting the emails that you need. So we do have a team that helps us with that. But when I'm talking about the actual coaching part of it, I work one-to-one with every single one of my clients. We answer all of those questions. What are your biggest fears? What's the thing that scares you the most? What's the thing that you are struggling with? What kind of cancer do you have? What kind of food do you like to eat? How many times a day do you eat? What have you tried? What's worked? What's not worked? What are you struggling with in your mindset? What's that thing that's holding you back from healing? What is your doctor saying? How do you feel about what your doctor is saying? What is your family saying? Are they with you? Are they against you? There are so many questions to be answered. And when we get in the mentality that diet, our nutrition is the only fix for that, then we are missing, hi Ann, we are missing a huge component of our healing. And so I have some questions for you guys tonight. So here's my questions. Is there anybody here that spends hours on Google, like looking for somebody's story? They had like cancer like you have cancer, and you want to know if they survived, did they live? It's like Google turns into a crystal ball, like we're rubbing it. You know, looking for those answers. Will I die of cancer? Yes or no? You know, I mean, it's how we use it, isn't it? It's what I did. I won't lie. I stayed on cancer boards. I was on breast cancer boards in the middle of the night for months and months. Thank you, Anne. For months and months and months, looking for answers. Will I survive this? Trying to find anybody's story that was like mine. It was tough. It was really, really tough. So here's another question. Are you wondering if there is a magic pill? Hi, Laura. Is there a magic pill? Is there something that I'm missing? Is there something that will get me back to my more normal life? You were too scared to look, right? That there's a truth to that, Anne. Isn't that like the whole truth and nothing but the truth? But is there something else? Is there something that will catapult me back into my normal life? And while we're talking about normal life, let me just say this. If cancer has come in and has disrupted your life, let me tell you that your life is not meant to go back to normal. I'll talk about that more in just a second. But are you wondering if there is, am I doing everything that I could be doing? And what this does is it causes a loss of confidence in your journey. And if you're not 100% sure that you are doing the right thing, and you're 100% sure in the path that you're taking, you are in trouble. There is like big warning signs like stop, right? You need to have that confidence. It's very, very important to your healing. So how about this? Are you like fully confused? One person says eat all raw food. One person says do ketogenic diet. One person says eliminate all the salt. One person says if I eat sugar, I'm going to die. One person says, drink alkaline water. One person says, you have to take all of these supplements and do all of these things. One person says do a sauna. One person says, you have to do chemo. The other person says, don't do chemo. Chemo will kill you. One person says, chemo saved my life. The other person says, chemo is going to kill you or, almost killed me. Right? One book says you have to be a vegan. The other book promotes eating loads of meat. Some people say juice. Some people say don't juice. Some people say use vitamin C, B17, CBD, marijuana. And it's all stacked up in your brain. And for some of you, you're trying it all. I'm doing it all. And your body's going, hold up, wait a minute. And your liver's going, cut the crap, people. I can't handle all of this. This is more dangerous than the cancer. It's crazy town. How much information is floating around out there. And you're forced with the decision of what to do about it. And here's another crazy lady telling you got to balance your 3 bodies. What am I supposed to do? This makes you lose your confidence. You start dreading. Instead of empowering your choices, you start dreading your choices. And the evidence starts to fade. And then all of a sudden you go on Google and you see that this person that had miraculously survived has died. And holy H, I'm doing the same protocol they're doing. Any of this ring true? Are any of you going, this is so me? This is so me right now? Do you lay awake at night wondering what your future is going to be like? Do you literally lay awake going, I wonder what I'm going to look like without my hair? I wonder what radiation's going to do to me long term. I wonder if I'm going to get to see, right? Yeah. I'm wondering if I'm going to get to see my kids graduate high school or college. I wonder if I'm ever going to get to meet my grandbabies. I wonder if I'm ever really going to get to take that vacation that I've been planning for 30 years. Right? Yeah. Robin's saying, this all rings true. Laura's saying she needs balance, right? You need to have that balance. And when you start introducing thing after thing after thing after thing, and you don't know what's working and what's not working, then you lie awake at night going, I wonder if this is working. I wonder if this is really gonna work. And you lose all confidence about what you're doing. And then all of a sudden you feel like your body has betrayed you. That your gorgeous body that has taken you through 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years of your life has all of a sudden betrayed you. And that is a lonely, disgusting feeling. So I have some good news about all of that. The good news is that not any of that is your problem. What? Wait, what? She just described everything that I'm going through, and now she's telling me that none of that is my problem? That's right. There is not any part of that is your problem. Your problem is that you are leaving healing pathways shut down. And what I mean, I said I would come back to this. And what I mean by this is that we have many opportunities to heal. Everything on our planet says to us that there's polarity. Does anybody know what polarity means? I'm going to say something very simple and you'll go, oh, I know what polarity, now I know I know what polarity means. What goes up must come down. That life is an ultimate balance. It's a balance of light. It's a balance of dark. It's a balance of life. It's a balance of death. What goes up must come down. You can't know the good times without knowing the bad times. So the exciting part about that is that if your body created cancer, what's the opposite of that? And your body can heal cancer. But it lies in the balance. It lies in the balance of those three bodies that I mentioned earlier. Balancing your emotional body with your physical body and with your spiritual body. Now that may sound super easy. There are a lot of moving parts there. It needs to be something that can sustain you for the rest of your life. So the problem isn't what treatments do I choose? The problem isn't what nutrition do I choose? The problem isn't, do I do vitamin C? Do I not do vitamin C? The problem is that you're completely out of balance and your physical body is telling you so because it manifested cancer. I teach people how to eat with purpose. Everything you put in your mouth has a purpose. Everything that you eat has a purpose. How does that feel? How does that settle with you when I say that? It's kind of amazing, isn't it? To think about everything that you put in your body, because I don't feel like food is medicine. I feel like food is information. And when we feed our body, our physical body, the right information, then we can put that in balance. I teach people how to balance their emotions, even the biggest, baddest emotion of them all, fear. Did you know that there's a statistic that says, or there's a study out actually that says when a human hears the word cancer, that their immune function drops by 50%. What? Okay, so that puts you at a disadvantage like that. So not only do we need to boost your immune system, but we need to educate your immune system. We need to teach it how to fight cancer. And we do that by balancing those three bodies. I help people game plan so that they gain confidence in their journey. So that there's not all this like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Right? You can stop all that. When you are confident about what you're doing, there's no more Dr. Google. There's no more trying to figure out if somebody survived your type of cancer. Because you know that you've balanced your three bodies and that it's working for you and not against you. It is working towards your healing and not your disease. The other thing that I help people do is I help people build a healthy relationship with the treatment paths that they've chosen. Because if you're doing chemotherapy, it is very easy to think about chemotherapy as the enemy. Because it's evil. It's causing all kinds of problems. You've got neuropathy, you feel sick to your stomach, you can't sleep, you're achy, you're bloated, you've lost your hair, your taste is crazy town. And it's easy to think about it as an enemy. But what if you embraced it as an ally? What a shift that is. What a perspective shift that is. Embracing your treatments as an ally, seeing them as a friendly force and not an enemy that's trying to kill you. Right? I help people learn how to gain support because sometimes when you take a more natural route, you're going to have a lot of people that are going, what are you doing? I have a client that their friend said to them, what, do you want to die? When they said they wanted to do more natural approaches, what, do you want to die? And the response was, no, I want to live. And I want to live well. But I teach people how to find support for all of their efforts. Not to ask for permission, but to ask for support. And how to get it, even from your toughest critics, which are typically your doctors and your family. I believe the people that are trying to help you the most are usually your toughest critics. And sometimes your toughest critic is you, right? I did a training about that not long ago. Who's your toughest critic? You. We say things to ourselves we would never say to another human being. We have internal talk that we would never say to anybody else. I help people balance those three bodies, balancing it with nutrition, balancing it with mindset, balancing it with meditation, visualization, understanding. When you understand how powerful your body is designed for healing, it's incredible how you can change the tide. I have watched people go from curled up in the bathroom, crying every single day, hiding at work because they can't gain control of their emotions, to total cancer boss. Like, this thing is not bossing me around anymore. I'm bossing it around, and it is not going to win. I am going to win. You're not alone, Anne. I know that was you. Anne is one of my clients as well. And you're not the only one. It happens a lot. You can't gain control of your emotions. Everything sets you off. And I've watched these people turn from being like petrified to being this warrior. And I don't mean warrior in the sense that you wear all the pink and you wear all the, and I'm going to beat this and I'm going to la, 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 la. I'm talking about the sense of the warrior that is like knows deep down inside that cancer is not their destiny. And they have millions of reasons to survive, and they understand those reasons, and they empower their 3 bodies to get to that point. Okay, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to shut up because I could go on all night long about this stuff. So I get pretty passionate about it. I get pretty wound up about it. So if you have any questions, I would love it if you typed those in right now. I'm actually going to go to the page while you're typing those in. I have one question up at the top, the very top of this, and I am going to answer that for you guys. If you have not shared out, man, I forgot to say that. I should have said it like a million times ago. If you've not shared out, please share out. It's not too late. Whoever you tag or share out this video to, they will actually see it in the replay. Hi, Pam. It's good to see you. Pam was not struggling with cancer, but I want you to know that Pam that you see right there is the boss of her health. She has an amazing story. Anyway, so awesome. Thank you. Hi, Eugene. It's good to see you. So if you've not already shared out, please share out. I'm going to leave some links here. So if I can't figure out how to leave it. Dang. Hold on. Comments on. Okay, I got it. So I'm going to leave a couple of links here. One of them is if you're watching this and like, you're like, okay, I need this in my life. Like, I need this. I want what she's talking about. Then this is where you're going to get it. Be sure to type in your questions. I'm going to get to that Q&A right now. That's going to be the second part of this broadcast tonight. So start typing in your questions, and I'm going to start at the top and go all the way down. So yes. So this is where you're going to go. It is a simple link. This link is going to take you. Sorry, I'm typing it in real time here. This link is going to take you to my personal calendar. I'm sending it out right now. So this link is going to take you to my personal calendar, and this is going to allow you to book a free call with me. Now, let me tell you who this is not for. If you do not have active cancer or have not had active cancer in the last year, then I am not your girl. I do not do like regular health coaching. I only work with people who are dealing with active cancer. Number 2, you should be under the supervision of a medical doctor. Okay, I do not work with people who are not, you don't have to be doing all their treatments, but you need to be under the supervision of a medical doctor. That's very important. Number 3, if you are not ready to make an investment in your health, then don't book a call. Because, this call is a time for us to decide if we are good for each other. If we are good for each other, my coaching costs money. I'm not ashamed to say it. And so if you are not ready to make an investment in your health and in your journey, then don't book a call with me. I'm just going to be flat out honest about it. You may not even be a fit. It may be like, you're doing awesome, keep going, or I can't help you, but this person can help you. But you need to come into any type of alternative or coaching or anything like that with the idea that you're paying for a service, you're paying for something. So just please keep that in mind. Number 4, if you have a loved one that you are working with, and you want them to hear this, or you want to book a call on their behalf, one, please make sure that they know about it. Two, please make sure that they're on the call. I do not work with people third party. I need to talk to the person that is actually dealing with the active cancer. So those are the stipulations that I have. But please do, if you fall into those and you're ready to be the boss of your cancer journey and you're ready to take control of the situation and stop freaking out, then you need to book that call. If anything I said resonates, right?